Welcome back to another rebuild here on NBA 2K23 Next Gen. In today's video, we have another offseason rebuild. This is our third to last one of these, and today we have the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers had one of the more incredible in-season turnarounds that I've actually ever seen. They started out 2-10, ended up getting a play-in spot. They finished as the 7 seed, and they made it all the way to the Western Conference Finals before the car did run out of gas. So ultimately getting swept in the Western Conference Finals is never ideal, but Denver is a really, really good goddamn team. LeBron obviously was injured as well. Anthony Davis was kind of like a ping pong ball, just going back and forth, good games, bad games. And yeah, D'Angelo Russell should be in China right now. So other than that, though, extremely impressive season from the Lakers. Obviously, we have our work cut out for us today and hoping to bring Banner 18 to Los Angeles. As always, if you guys are new around here, have not yet subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down below. Join the community. We'd love to have you here. Other than that, let me know some other video ideas down below as well. I know I uploaded basically 4 videos last week. Missed Friday, which was unfortunate. I was gone all of last week. I pre-recorded all those videos, but we are back now. Should be back into the swing of things. So let me know your video ideas down below. Obviously, after this, we're going to have 2 off-season rebuilds to go. And yeah, man, I'm feeling pretty good right now. Let's get into it. All right, so we are officially here in the offseason. As you can see, we've simmed all the way up to staff signing. And the reason I've done that is because I went ahead, simmed through the draft lottery, and I set the entire draft lottery order correctly. I feel like now that we have it done, it wouldn't really make much sense if I didn't have the order correct. But we're here. This is a Start Today file. Start Today is back and working if you didn't know that. Let's get into this rebuild. So there were definitely some high and some low moments for Darvin Ham in his first year as the Lakers head coach. I'm not going to fire him. I think there were definitely questionable decisions at some point in times. I think they waited a little bit too long on some lineup adjustments in that series against the Nuggets. Is what it is. He's a first-year head coach. But yeah, man, we're going to give him another shot as of now. We will see, though. So let's head up to the draft. In terms of... Oh, shit. I forgot to download a fucking rookie class. That's my bad. If you're wondering which draft class I use, it's this one right here. I use these 3 right here for the ones you see in 3-year rebuilds. Okay, so that's good. I don't know exactly what picks the Lakers have this year. Okay, so we have 17 in round 1 and round 2. Obviously, we have LeBron James here at year 38. No, not year 38. Age 38. He's still a 98 overall. We have Anthony Davis. D'Angelo Russell will likely be getting a contract from me this offseason and then immediately traded. Obviously, we know the Kyrie Irving rumors. Who knows if that's going to be true, because obviously you'd have to probably give up Rui Hachimura, who probably should be higher than a 76 overall at this point. But there is definitely some flexibility with this team that we have right now that we probably would not have had if we still had Russell Westbrook on this team. That being said, the Lakers aren't in the Western Conference Finals if they keep Russell Westbrook. Not a dig, it's just a fact. But we have the 17th overall pick. I'll probably, draft somebody there. I don't need a second-round pick, so we're going to do this. Also, if you don't know this, and I've definitely said it in every single video, but this is not a realistic rebuild. If you want to put that out there before we start getting into moves. All right, so I've drafted Jalen Hood before. He's been pretty good for me. Carson Wallace is also here. I don't necessarily think a point guard is the worst thing to draft right here. And I'm not saying that because I don't really love Dennis Schroeder as my backup. I just think depth at the point guard spot is always a good idea. So we're going to take Jalen Hood. He's performed well for me in the past. Potentially could be my new backup point guard option. We will see. He's going to be a 75 overall, 19 years old. It feels like a really good value pick right there. In terms of team player options and a non-realistic rebuild, I'm bringing back both Bamba and Beasley. I cannot believe that Mo Bamba has a $10 million option. But he's coming back for now. Definitely giving Hachimura and Reeve both these qualifying. I'll be interested to see what the Lakers do with Austin Reeves this offseason. If I had to guess, I'm assuming they match quite literally any contract he gets thrown at him. $100+ million, though, is a lot of money for Austin Reeves. So we'll see, but he's been very, very good for them. I would not be surprised if they did it, and I wouldn't blame them if they did it. All right, so let's get into the offseason right now. In terms of our free agents, obviously we have D'Lo here. We just gave a qualifying to Hachimura. Lonnie Walker, there was obviously a couple Lonnie Walker legacy moments throughout the Lakers playoff run. We'll see what we do with him, but I'll probably look to re-sign him. I don't think he's necessarily a bad player, and he doesn't want a ton of money. So I'm going to give him a 3-year deal. I'm going to give D'Lo an offer. There's a very realistic possibility I go out and just trade him immediately. And then I'll wait on Hachimura. I want to go ahead and give him a real contract instead of qualifying. So in terms of Austin Reeves, he is restricted, which means we can match anything. We don't have bird rights on him. I'm going to kind of see if the game's going to let me re-sign him. Wenyen Gabriel can probably go. Troy Brown Jr. can probably go. Yeah, their impact in this game is not going to be nearly as, I don't know, for anybody really, but as impactful as it is in real life. So I'm going to check to see if the game's going to allow me to re-sign Austin Reeves. If it is, I'm just going to give him a big fat contract. If not, he'll probably have to play one more year on the qualifying, or we can match whatever deal he does get. But Austin Reeves is here, so it's not going to let me pay him. Actually, didn't want a ton of money, surprisingly. But he is restricted, so we're able to match any single contract he gets, which is obviously good. So we're just going to keep waiting. I wouldn't mind bringing back Schroeder as well, and obviously we have Hachimura. Let's get through the moratorium period. Austin Reeves wants to go to the Jazz. It's a 3-year... That's it? It's a freaking steal. All right, well, welcome back, AR-15. Hopefully YouTube doesn't cancel me for saying AR-15. And then Hachimura only wants like $6.5 million a year. That's honestly fine by me. And then in terms of Dennis Schroeder, I don't know if we're going to have the money to get him back. Doesn't look like we are, so he'll probably take his talents elsewhere. But we obviously have some work to do with this team. That's not many years left for LeBron. Let's get into some trades. We're going to be doing this deal with the Jazz, setting straight up D'Angelo Russell for Walker Kessler. Now, I understand that Anthony Davis here is listed as a center. I can move him to power forward very easily. It will not matter. And again, it's 2K. I'll make it work. I also strongly consider this trade right here with the Bucks. It would have been D'Lo and Mo Bamba for Drew Holiday. 100% would take this if it was a real-life trade. Unfortunately, with 2K's regression system, Drew Holiday will probably be around an 85, maybe 84 overall by the start of next season. It's completely unfair because Drew Holiday is a great player, you know, unless he's going up against Jimmy Butler. But I think Drew Holiday would be a great fit for this team in here in 2K, but unfortunately, it's just going to be regression, and Walker Kessler is only 21. So we're making this move, which means Anthony Davis is going to be moved to the power forward spot. Obviously, he is a big man, but he can shoot the basketball. He can space the floor. I'm very fine with this move right here. So we're going to play him here. Also, wasn't there a moment in time when he was, kind of started out with the Lakers that he said he preferred to play the power forward spot? I don't know. I don't know what ended up happening there. Jared Vanderbilt is now flexible. Obviously, we need somebody to be flexible, and we have to move somebody because we need to go find ourselves a starting point guard. So let's do that. I have no idea why, but this game continues to underrate Jamal Murray. He only is listed at 3 stars in trade value, and honestly, I'm doing this deal 10 times out of 10. Obviously, they haven't agreed to it, but we're going to probably be able to get something to go through here. I'll give you whatever draft picks you want. You can take Max Christie, too. I don't have time to develop Max Christie today, unfortunately. So we're pretty low on picks, so we might have to go at both these first. I'll give you 2026, and I will also go ahead and give you 2020, or what is that, 2025? And they take that. So obviously we kind of just sold our soul in the terms of the future of this team, but Jamal Murray's 26. Obviously Walker Kessler's only 21. I don't necessarily hate the moves we just made. We gave up all the draft picks, but we can definitely recuperate some of those assets at some point in time. So honestly, I kind of laughed at it at the beginning, but Mo Bamba might be my backup center here. Hachimura will be the backup to Anthony Davis. I do not mind Lonnie Walker backing up LeBron. We do need to find a new backup for Austin Reeves, and then Jalen Hood will be backing up our new starting point guard, Jamal Murray, who, albeit, did torch the Lakers. But let's go find ourselves a new backup shooting guard. Bruce Brown is just let's just go get the Denver Nuggets here. Let's just get them. We're going to renounce the rights on Schroeder here. Obviously didn't have the money to afford him. Bruce Brown is a tremendous pickup. I think he's a really good and kind of underrated player. But we are feeling good right now. We've retooled this team a little bit. We're hoping for another deep playoff run. Hopefully a championship. We'll see you guys at the start of year 1. So we had a pretty crazy offseason. We have 2 new starters on this team in Jamal Murray and Walker Kessler. Couple new guys on the bench, and I'm feeling pretty good right now, man. It is a little bit unfortunate to see LeBron James regressing a little bit, albeit he is still a 96 overall. I'm not really worried or anything. I'm just praying to God he doesn't retire this offseason because we need him for the full 3 years of this rebuild. But here's how it's going to look. It's Jamal Murray, Austin Reeves, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Walker Kessler. The bench unit might not look great on paper, but honestly, I think this is kind of an underrated bench. I'm going to give Lonnie Walker the 6-man nod. He has the potential to progress, probably the highest out of anybody on this bench right now, maybe besides Jalen Hood. But Lonnie Walker, 78 overall, 20 minutes a night, backing up LeBron. Bruce Brown's going to come in here, 77 overall, 17 minutes a night. It's not a bad piece whatsoever. I think he honestly is a guy that kind of can step up in pretty big moments. See if we can do that for us. Mo Bamba will be the backup center here, backing up Walker Kessler. Hachimura, again, is only playing 12 minutes. I understand how well he played for the majority of the playoffs. The only reason I'm only playing him 12 minutes is because he simply doesn't perform at the level he does in real life here in 2K. If he did, he'd probably be my 6-man. But unfortunately, not an option for us here today with 2K. And then Jalen Hood, I know I just said he has probably the most potential or second most, whatever I said. But honestly, we have Jamal Murray. Jalen Hood probably won't start at any point in time. Maybe he can bump up to 7, even 6-man spot at some point. But this team is beautiful. I think it's come together quite nicely. We have championship hopes. Let's go see if we can do that. We ended our first season with a record of 48-34. It's a little bit underperforming in my opinion, but honestly, I think if we're in the playoffs, we got a shot. I really do believe that. Nikola Jokic, who now wears number 3, is winning his 3rd MVP. I guess it's fitting. Best center in the league. Victor Wembanyama wins Rookie of the Year. Did go number 1 overall to the Spurs. No surprise there. Look at Brickleberry Simmons, 6th man of the year, still in Brooklyn. Basically, I would say it's pretty borderline untradeable contract. Giannis wins Depoy. Darius Garland, Most Improved. Quinn Snyder wins Coach of the Year for the Atlanta Hawks. So you can see we're the 4 seed right there. We're playing Denver in round 1. Let's take a look at the full standings right now. As I mentioned, 48 wins. Not necessarily terrible. I mean, I don't necessarily hate the teams. Actually, I kind of do hate the teams that are in front of us. I don't mind the Warriors or Pelicans because obviously the Warriors are the Warriors. They lose, they always end up playing really, really well the year after. The Pelicans because of Zion, but what the hell are the Timberwolves doing here? I don't know. Please, for the love of God, let me play them at some point in time. Let's take a look at the numbers on the year. See how everybody played. LeBron, Anthony Davis, Jamal Murray, all incredibly well. Walker Kessler, double-double on the year. Lonnie Walker. Austin Reeves was slightly disappointing. I'm not sure exactly what it is. You can see his shooting numbers are down as well. I don't know if it's some. I think it's, you know what it is? I think it's a mix. I think it's a mix of just adding too many guys. Like obviously adding Jamal Murray, I knew his scoring was going to go down a little bit. I also think his shot tendencies are just completely fucked up, which obviously sucks. All right, maybe he can step up in the playoffs. We got a rematch of the Western Conference Finals here. We obviously went ahead and kind of took Jamal Murray from them, which is great. They have Marvin Bagley now, Miles Bridges, but I feel like you want playoff Jamal Murray. That's just my opinion. Let's see if we can get a little bit of revenge here in Denver. We're up 3-0 right now, and they win Game 4, and that is a gentleman's sweep. Well, we beat the Warriors last year. Can we do it again? You got Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, Kuminga, Kevon Looney. So, I don't know. Draymond is still here. He's just on the bench. Starting Kuminga. All right. Interesting decision. We do win Game 1, lose Game 2, lose Game 3. We go 2-2. We go down 3-2. And we get eliminated in 6. All right. Well, this sucks because this is kind of a moment of truth because if LeBron retires, I might cry myself to sleep right now. And the Atlanta Hawks, 2K's favorite team, go on to win the finals. Shocker. This is a huge moment for me. Shit. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to override his retirement. Obviously, I can only do that once, which means this will be his final season, and obviously we're only going into year 2. I'm going to override the retirement. What I'm not going to allow myself to do, I'm not going to trade him. That's what I'm not going to do. So I'm going to override this. LeBron will be coming back for his final season, a swan song, if you will. Also, just want to make sure that goes through. And then after that, that's basically it. We'll have to find a way. But I'm not going to allow myself to trade him and get a player who's younger. That feels a little cheesy, but I don't know. Put a hypothetical into the world that, Anthony Davis and Jamal Murray and Darvin Ham, Rob Pelinka, talked him back into coming back for one final season at age 40 or however old he is. That's the story I'm going with. It's the one I'm sticking with. I don't care. If you want to get mad at me, it is what it is. It's an unrealistic rebuild at the end of the day. It's just video games. It's not that serious. All right, Grizzlies end up with the number 1 overall pick, followed by the Miami Heat, then the Thunder, the Spurs, and the Jazz. That's an interesting one, too. 2 teams that you would thought would have been pretty good. Staff signing. Who are my options here? Stauffer's here. I'm not blaming Darvin Ham for what happened, but I'm also not saying that he's the reason that we had some success. So Stauffer, on the other hand, is a guy with quite literally perfect ratings. And honestly, I'm going all in for this final season. I need to win a championship. We're doing everything we can to make that happen. We only have 1 pick this year. It's a second-round pick. I'm not going to use it. Let's head up to team player options. In terms of changes to... Oh, shit. Anthony Davis is a free agent. That's a big one. In terms of big changes to this team, I'm also pretty sure LeBron's a free agent. We have to go ahead... Oh, wait. Is he not? No, he's just making $50 million. Obviously, Anthony Davis is my number 1 priority right now. He has 10 offers right now, including a pretty serious contract from the Raptors and the Bulls. I'm just going to pay the man whatever he wants. I cannot risk letting him go. So that's a max contract. And then Mo Bamba, I'm going to pay. Could come back. He's a 78 overall. It's not a terrible overall for a backup center. But at this point in time, I don't want to, but I don't think it would be crazy to try to move Austin Reeves right now, especially with the way he played last year, which is obviously unfortunate. I don't know. We'll see. So we're signing Kyle Anderson right now, and this is all going to make sense in a minute, I promise. I know he's a little bit on the older side, and you're saying, why would you do that? You have Hachimura. And the reason is because I think Rui's going to be in a trade. And I know that might not be the popular thing to do, but I have a guy who I want to go out and get to be my new shooting guard. Unfortunately, he's a free agent right now. I'm waiting until he gets signed, and he just got signed, it looks like. All right. I want OG Anunoby. I do. I don't know if it's going to be possible because we really don't have a lot of assets, but I'm going to try to make this happen. He's making $17 million a year, which can probably match up if I go ahead and I do this trade. I don't know if it's going to be possible. We obviously don't have a lot of assets, which is a little bit unfortunate. Wow, that went through. All right, so at the end of the day, we add a little bit more defense. Maybe not as much scoring as hypothetically the potential of Austin Reeves is. And I know his tendencies are probably all sorts of fucked up, but I'm going to take OG Anunoby over Austin Reeves. I am. I think his defense is huge, and I think he's going to be really impactful on this team. So we get that done. We add a new guy here, and honestly, I'm pretty happy with the moves. We're going to have another year of progression for Walker Kessler and guys like Jalen Hood. And honestly, this is it. This is the final season. Let's see if we can go get a championship. I so desperately want LeBron to go out with his final ring here. He's down to a 94, which really is a 93 overall, which is crazy to say for somebody who's basically 40 years old. And, yeah, man, new head coach here in Mike Stauffer, obviously a new shooting guard in OG Anunoby, and the only thing left to do is just go out and win the goddamn thing. So it's going to be Jamal Murray, OG Anunoby, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Walker Kessler. Bench unit's going to be led by Jalen Hood, who, as I mentioned when we opened this video, progresses really well. He is our new sixth man. I'm giving him the nod. Kyle Anderson, who we just signed in free agency. Lonnie Walker's still here. Bruce Brown's still here. And then Mo Bamba. I'm nervous. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I am nervous. I think we can get this done, though. I'll see you guys at the end of year 2. The final year for LeBron here in LA ends with a record of 61-21. Obviously, that is great. I don't care. I want to go out into these playoffs and show that we're the best team in the league. God, I love 2K. Darius Garland getting MVPs. Isaiah Collier is your Rookie of the Year. He's an OKC. He went second overall. Jalen Duren, Sixth Man of the Year. He is actually so good in this game. He progresses so well. I had him in a video I posted last week. He's unbelievable. He won a finals MVP at like age 19. Giannis wins Depoy. Dyson Daniels, most improved. Quinn Snyder, coach of the year. Oh, go fuck yourself. I'm so sick of the Atlanta Hawks in this game. We tied them. Same record. Stauffer could have got it. They weren't even the 1 seed. Yo, you are just doing tricks on it. Jesus Christ, 2K. All right, here's a look at the numbers. Everything looks good to me. OG Anunoby, I wasn't expecting him to score as many points as Austin Reeves. I wasn't saying Austin Reeves is necessarily just the worst defensive player on the planet or anything like that. But OG Anunoby is obviously a tremendous defensive player. Basically probably top 10 in the league. I don't know. Let's get into the playoffs. Denver once again in round 1. I mean, yeah, it's Jokic, basically. There's no way they can beat us right now. They just don't have the talent, honestly. They just really don't. And we do end up sweeping them. Good. Dallas here in round 2. Luka, Kyrie, and the Funky Bunch. All right. Well, let's see what ends up happening in the second round. We're not going out like this, right? There's just no way. This fucking game hates me, I swear to God. I swear to God it does. It does. It has to. What happened? What happened? Okay. You sucked. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. We just ran out of gas. All right, well, LeBron is officially gone, which obviously is a bit unfortunate. Nothing I can do about that one. He's obviously retired, and it is what it is at this point. Yeah, I'm assuming it just doesn't even let you, like, it doesn't even show you. It just doesn't give you the option. Makes sense. All right, staff retirements. Oh, man, that sucks. I don't know what we're going to do without LeBron, honestly. We're going to have to, like, make a trade at some point and do something, but I don't know, man. That's obviously a huge, like, you know, slot to fill, and it's not an easy one that we're going to be able to do. So, yeah, man, I'm keeping it with Stauffer. Obviously, you quite literally can't get a better coach than him. Let's head up to the draft and see. Do we have? I doubt we have any draft picks this year. We have 15 and 29. Milwaukee, yeah. I'm just not going to draft. A rookie's not going to help this team right now. Team player options. What? Did he not retire? Did he say, fuck it, I'm going back for age 41 season? What? Wait a damn minute. Is he... I swear to God, if I get to free agency and this man's not here, I'm going to lose my mind. Oh my God. Oh my God. He's here. You can only override it once. I didn't override it. He must have literally been like, I'm not going out like that. That is fucking awesome. My glorious king. All right. LeBron coming back. Jamal Murray coming back. Oh my God, we actually might have a chance to do this. I wouldn't mind getting Bruce Brown back as well. I think he's a good player. I'm like actually in shock right now, man. I can't believe that we were just able to, like, what the fuck? LeBron's just like, nope, I want to keep going. All right, cool. In terms of moves we can make, we obviously need to go ahead and either replace Bruce Brown. Wouldn't mind getting a really good shooter here in Luke Kennard. I think he's close to the top of the league in three-point shooting. So yeah, I'll take Luke Kennard. Bruce Brown obviously is going to go at this point. I don't have a problem with Bruce Brown. It's just obviously we only had the money for him. All right, so in terms of upgrades, if I'm going to make a move, I can't believe LeBron's 40. I don't know what it would be. They're disrespectful to Jamal Murray in his overall here. He's only an 85. He's been playing incredible for me. I don't know if Mo Bamba is going to be, or we trade Mo Bamba, that's going to really solve all of our problems. I don't think it probably will, but I wouldn't. Ooh, D'Anthony Melton. I don't really need D'Anthony Melton, though. But I like D'Anthony Melton. What an unbelievable fucking name. That's a fucking great name. I don't know if I really love any of these trades. Drew Eubanks. Jalen Williams. I mean, he's a little younger. I don't know. Let's just try to switch it up a little bit. Jalen Williams comes in here. I don't know. It's not a huge upgrade, but he's a little younger. Maybe has a little bit more potential. We'll take the flyer on him. All right. Also, maybe could move Lonnie Walker. I think that's a possibility. I don't know necessarily what I'd do it with, but just seeing if we can find somebody who can be like a really serviceable backup here. Dalen Terry's only 23. I did see Isaiah Joe, who I know I just said I didn't need to trade for a shooting guard, but you know what? I actually have an idea. Unless I find something better, this is exactly what I'm going to do. I have this figured out perfectly. All right, we're making this trade here with the 76ers. We're getting Isaiah Joe, obviously another guy who can score off the bench. And then, where the hell is he? Luke Kennard can go to the small forward. He actually goes up to an 80 overall. All right, we have made a lot of moves at this point in time. We have kind of redone this entire bench again. But honestly, I'm fine with that. LeBron is going to be, 41 at the end of next season? Just absolutely crazy to see. This has got to be the team, man. It really does. I'll see you guys at the start of the third and final season. 2K might have like a vendetta against Jamal Murray, and I don't know why. He's an incredible player, and his overall hasn't changed even a bit. Now, I'm not saying he's some, young kid that's obviously going to go up a ton of overalls, but he's been an 84 overall the entirety of this video. I think he could have gone up a couple. I don't know. He's still a really good player. I'm not saying he's not, but just kind of weird to see. It's going to be Jamal Murray, OG Anunoby, LeBron James, down to a 91. It's obviously tough to see, but you know what, man? It's his final season. It's our final season. We got to do it. I cannot believe that he did not retire. That's insane. AD still here, and then Walker Kessler up to an 87 overall. Bench unit's pretty good. It's going to be Isaiah Joe taking the six-man spot. He's an 80 overall. He honestly was a pretty elite scorer last year. I say elite for a guy who actually played 27 minutes. I don't know. Jalen Hood's going to be here. Luke Kennard, Jalen Williams, and Kyle Anderson. This bench is really good. The starting five is really good. Hell, this entire team's really good. I don't want to choke again, man. I want a championship. See you guys at the end of year 3. We go 62-20 in our final season, which is one game better than last year. And man, oh man, this is a pretty big playoff run coming up. Darius Garland winning back-to-back MVPs. You got to love 2K. Matas Buzelis, Rookie of the Year. He's in Orlando. Scoot Henderson, 6th Man of the Year. Okay. I don't necessarily... It's just a kind of a weird draft pick because obviously you have Cade and Jaden Ivey. I mean, maybe play Ivey at the 3. I don't know. Chet Holmgren, Defensive Player of the Year. Keontae George, Most Improved. And JB Bickerstaff, Coach of the Year. We're the 1 seed once again here in the Western Conference, man. We just got to go out and do it. This has to happen, man. All right, here's a look at the numbers. We didn't have one guy score more than 20 points a game. Honestly, it does not matter. Here's what we got. We have Memphis in round 1. This is a really good team, and I'm really not excited that they're a play-in team. God damn it. Oh, man. All right, can we pull it off here in round 1, which is kind of crazy that we have to say that. Go into game 7. Thank God. All right, Dallas Mavericks here in round 2. This is the team. Taylor Hendricks actually... What? Oh, my God. All right, well, let's see if we can get by Dallas here in the second round. We're up 3-0. Okay, 3-1, and we're in the West Finals. Taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Holy shit. Young, up-and-coming, deep, talented group. That team scares the shit out of me. We're down 2-0. Oh, my God. I fucking hate this game. I really do. I really do. I did not mean to do that. Well, that's a sweet kick in the fucking dick, dude. I don't know. Maybe maybe it's karma for trading Austin Reeves. I don't know. Damn. We built a good team. I thought we did, and I thought we had what it takes. I guess not. I guess I got my hopes up. But, yeah, man. I tried. I promise you. God damn it. All right, though. I'm assuming we'll have another Lakers rebuild this offseason. We'll get to one eventually, whether it's a trade they make or, I don't know, whatever the situation may be. We'll get one. Yeah, man. I'm sorry. I couldn't get it done today. I really couldn't, and that's on me. I take full responsibility, but God damn it, man. It sucks to see. All right, though. Let me know any other video ideas down below in the comment section. Obviously, I think I opened the video by saying this is our third to last offseason rebuild. It's our fourth to last because obviously we're going to have to do the loser of the Heat and the Celtics game. We're going to do that one tomorrow, and then we're going to have to eventually do whichever team loses the finals, whatever team wins the finals. You get the gist, but we do have 3 offseason rebuilds after this. Let me know any other video ideas down below in the comment section. As always, thanks so much for watching. I love you guys. I'll catch you guys all in the next one.